Hello, heroes. Joe Smith here. You recognize books in the box here? Well, after after the people in charge of the Dr. Seuss collection decided to quit publishing a few of their books, which this isn't like a First Amendment violation because the government's not doing it. The government didn't order them to do it. They did it. They're the owners, and they did it on their own free will. Although feel like they kind of gave into pressure from a certain group of people. But, never actually read or seen those books that were being talked about or not being published anymore to see or understand if they're actually as bad or racist or whatever as they claim. Because growing up, Joe Smith's family was very poor, and Joe Smith never had any of these books as a kid. In fact, it's only like Cat in the Hat and Green Eggs and Ham and a couple others Joe Smith was only able to see or read as a kid because this doctor's office in this neighboring town that we went to when Joe Smith here was sick as a kid had them and had the highlights magazines for that. So while waiting to get called in for the doctor, that would sit in the lobby and read the Dr. Seuss books or the highlight magazines and the hidden pictures in the highlight magazines. You guys remember those? You know what Joe Smith's talking about? Comment below if you do. So that was the only access Joe Smith had to Dr. Seuss books as a kid. Like maybe the school library or the public library had them. Just never really went to the library much, which is always out with the neighbor kids building forts in the woods, pretending we were in the army when we were kids, or riding bikes, or at the pool, or play with Legos or that. But Joe Smith just wasn't much of a reader or book person or that as a kid, and Joe Smith's not that great of a reader. But after they started taking the books off the market, Joe Smith here decided to go ahead and try to order the entire collection, and this isn't the entire collection. That's only maybe about half of it or something. But those books that they took off the market are like $150 to $800 now on the secondary market. It's like ridiculous. So Joe Smith may never have the money to actually buy those and see those now, but why don't you go ahead and buy these off Amazon? Well, they're only like $5 or $6 or $7 for hardcover, which ain't that bad really nowadays. Joe Smith here is thinking about doing a new series on the channel. Going to set up the camera and tripod, and that way the camera can focus on the pages of these. And then Joe Smith here is going to sit and read through them page by page and flip the pages over, and then while Joe Smith's reading them, the camera will be focused on the pages to show the pictures and show the words. And Joe Smith's don't got the best voice or not the best reader here, but want to try to practice reading some more, try to get a little bit better. And those of you heroes of Hero Nation that got kids, maybe you guys and your kids can watch these videos together while Joe Smith reads these books. Or maybe some of you just want to watch them alone, or that for like old time's sake or whatnot. But whatever, man. But if you like the idea, if you like the idea of Joe Smith doing like a story time with Joe Smith, going through and reading a different Dr. Seuss book on each video, and then showing the pages on the camera while he reads them. Comment below if 5 people say yes, that's a good idea, go for it, then Joe Smith will go ahead and do it. Okay? Thanks, heroes. Joe Smith signing out.